Anxiety can feel incredibly overwhelming when you're in it, when you're experiencing it. I know many times I felt like I wanted to escape my own body, and I've looked for everything to try and soothe that feeling. What I've come to realize though is often we have to find our way through that feeling. We have to allow ourselves to experience that feeling in order to move past it. So I hope that this yoga and breathwork practice today helps you to do just that. Before we get into this practice today, I want to thank Rakindi for sponsoring this video. They're an Australian-based company that makes eco and sustainable yoga mats, and I've been using this one for a couple of weeks now, and I just love how soft and dense this one is. Even though I'm practicing on what is quite a really hard floor, it feels really comfortable to lie on, and I'm also enjoying that the mat doesn't get slippery when I start to get sweaty. If you'd like to learn more about Rakindi and their mats, I'll leave the links below, and let's get into this practice. So let's start our practice today by interlacing the fingers and just rolling the hands around. And reversing the circles. You might start to take it into the forearms as well. Maybe even the shoulders. And then maybe you start to move so that you've got the whole upper body. Just starting to notice what's going on in the shoulders, in the back. See if you can find the breath, breathing in and out through the nose. Draw the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, opening up through the chest. If it feels okay for your head and neck, you can shift the gaze towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, come down, bring the forehead to the mat. Gently lifting the hands up and over behind you. Releasing the hands down, inhaling them all the way up to the sky. Interlace the fingers and just have two fingers pointing towards the ceiling, reaching the fingertips up and dropping the shoulders down away from the ears. On your next breath, come on up into a high kneel. Feel stable in the legs and then step the left foot forward, coming into a low lunge here. If it feels good to do so, you can draw the hands back in line with the head, maybe even slightly behind the head to get a little bend through the low back. And then as you exhale, I want you to throw it to the ground. So hands sweep down, rest the hands down and fold over that front leg. Breathing gently here, good. As you inhale, bring the weight back into that front foot, rise the arms up, come back into the interlace of the fingers, pointers to the sky, maybe shifting the gaze, drawing them back behind the head. And then as you exhale, let's throw it to the ground, folding over that front leg. Next breath, come back into that low lunge, rise the arms. And then exhale, throw it to the ground, folding over that front leg. Bring the weight forward and ground the hands on your mat as you step that front foot back. Let's take a little rock from side to side here, just releasing out any tension in the low back. And then bring the hands underneath the shoulders as you press into the hands, engage through the core, press into the top. So the feet lift the toes off, lift the knees off the mat. Getting my toes and knees mixed up today. See if you can gaze slightly forward of the hands, lengthening out through the neck. Feel that power in the core. Breathe into your own strength. And then release the knees down. Inhale. Lift the tail, lift the head. Exhale, breathe it out. Good. Release back to tabletop. Inhale the hands all the way up. We're coming through the same thing on the opposite side. Rise to a high kneel. When you're ready, step that right foot forwards. Come into that low lunge, drop the shoulders away from the ears. If it feels good, track the hands past the line of the head. And then exhale, throw it to the ground, folding over that front leg. Breathing here. Inhale, rise the arms up. See if you can notice how your body feels in this position. So try not to make it look a certain way, but feel into it. So how does the back knee feel? How do the shoulders feel? How does the face and jaw feel? On the exhale, throw it to the ground. Let's go. Folding over that front leg. Breathing here. Tuning in to how the belly feels, how the front leg feels. Inhale, rise it up. Maybe going a little deeper if that feels good. And then exhale, last one, throw it to the ground. Good. Come and bring the hands to frame that front foot as you step it back into your tabletop. Hands underneath the shoulders here. Have a little rock from side to side if that feels good first. And then press into the tops of the feet, lifting the body up, powering on through that core once more. Gazing out in front of the hands. And then exhale, bring the knees down, take a seat back towards the heels, stretch the arms forward, find your child's pose. See if you can soften through the whole body, from the fingertips all the way down the arms, down the torso, hips, thighs, all the way down to the toes. Good. Coming on up into our tabletop once more. I want you to step the left foot forward once more. And then draw the toes of that right leg back. So we're coming into what is like a modified warrior two. So instead of being in a standing position with this back leg, we're coming onto the knee for support. I want you to inhale the arms out wide, reach the fingertips away. And then inhale, I want you to straighten up that front leg. And then exhale, lean in deep. Inhale as you rise. Exhale as you lower. This time we're going to stay. We're going to keep pressing firmly into that front foot. Breathing here, maybe gazing out over that front hand. And I want you to keep the legs where they are. Inhale the arms back, so reaching down beside this leg. And then exhale over in the opposite direction. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Keep holding the legs where they are. I know you can feel that tension in them. Keep that strong and stable base. Coming back to center, I want you to straighten up that front leg now and turn the foot so the toes are pointing forward, reaching down that leg again into our gate pose. And then inhale all the way up and over. We're going to reach the hand down underneath the shoulder. Lift that top leg up. Power on through the core. Press through that foot. Maybe extend the arm up as well. Breathing here. Good. Slowly release all the way back to center. I'm going to change the legs over. So coming back to that warrior two stance on this side. Inhale the arms nice and wide, gazing over that front hand. Inhale, straightening up through that front leg. And then exhale, stretching it out. Inhale as you rise. Exhale as you lower. Stay here and breathe. Squeezing the legs together so there's still that inner gripping with the legs onto the mat. And then leave the legs where they are. Inhale, up and over. Exhale all the way in the opposite direction. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Coming all the way back to center, straighten up that front leg, turn the toes to the front, and then we reach over into our gate pose. Breathing here. Next breath, reaching the hand all the way down underneath the shoulder, lift that top leg up. Engage through the core, maybe add the arm on as well, breathing here. Good. Slowly return the leg down, come all the way back to center. Bring the knees underneath the hips and come to take a seat into a kneel. If kneeling isn't comfortable for you today, you can come and take a seat on the bottom. That's completely okay. We're just going to stay grounded with the bottom half of our body as we work through some breath work with the upper body. So bring the hands to heart. And I really just want you to focus on the breath here. Focus on being in your body and moving with your breath. There's really no right or wrong other than can you stay connected with your breath and with your body. As you inhale, the elbows rise. Exhale, push the hands away, round through the upper back. Inhale, rise to sky. And then exhale, take a big circle through the arms all the way back down. And slowly bring them back to heart. And we repeat, that's all there is to it. Inhale, elbows rise. Exhale, round. Inhale to sky. Exhale. Closing down the eyes now if you haven't already. There's going to be no tricks here in this practice. It's very simple. Inhale, interlace fingers, rest the elbows. Exhale, press the hands away, round through the upper back. Inhale, rise the arms, shine the chest out. And then exhale, circle the hands. Bring them back to heart. Stay connected to your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Notice the movement in your body, how it feels. Inhale, rise the arms up. Exhale, circle them around. Inhale, rise the elbows. Exhale, press the hands away. Inhale, rise the arms. Shine the heart. Exhale, circle the hands all the way back down and around, bringing them onto the heart this time. I want you to rest the hands in the lap. I'm going to we're going to continue with this breathing. We're going to let the body be still now and continue with the breath. So if you'd like to change positions, feel free to do so. If you'd like to lay down, you can also do that. I want you to breathe in deeply, filling up the low belly for 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to hold the breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to breathe out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the body empty for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the body empty for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's continue this one more time. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Out for 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold the body empty for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take a deep breath in together. And we're going to sigh it out. And again, inhale. And sigh it out. One more time. You might like to add the arms. Inhale, breathe it in. And exhale, sigh it out. Let it go. Well done. So that little breath work that we did at the end is just a simple box breathing. So in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold empty for 4. And that's something you can do throughout your entire day. If you're finding you're getting worked up, you're feeling stressed and anxious, just take a few rounds of that box breathing, imagining that box in your head, drawing it in your head. That can be really helpful just to calm you down, bring you back into your body. And that is really what we need to do for anxiety. Get out of our head, get out of our thoughts, and get into our body. So anything that you can do throughout the day to get you out of the stressed thoughts and into your body is really going to help with anxiety. I hope that you enjoyed this little practice and you're feeling a little bit more calm and centered in your body. Once again, I want to thank Rikindi for sponsoring this video. I'll leave the links below to their website so that you can check out all the different types of yoga mats. And I hope that you have a beautiful stress-free day.